How we doing? It's USPS Nick, and today I'm gonna make a quick video. My man Dan, who's been a loyal subscriber since probably like day one, I see his comments all the time. He asked how to do case cleanup at the end of the day. Um, so, uh, First thing, mostly what I'm cleaning up basically is a lot of it is misthrows, uh, which are letters in the DPS that don't belong to my route. So this happens all the time, and this screwed me up when I first started. So be aware of it when you're delivering. Like your DPS is letters that are already in order, but every now and then there'll be a letter that doesn't belong with your route. So if you're just looking at the numbers instead of the street, you're gonna get messed up, and then you're gonna be like four or five houses down. You're gonna be like, why haven't they gotten any letters? And then you're gonna be like, oh, that's not even my route on the that's not even my street. So that screws you up. But I'll usually if I see a letter that doesn't belong to my route, I'll usually put it backwards and put it all the way in the back of the bundle. And so when I'm done with all my letters for that relay, I'll put it in an empty DPS tray or an empty bucket. Uh, Outgoing mail, I usually bring a bucket with me. Um, I'll put all the outgoing mail in there, and then we have like a big bin where we put the outgoing mail. Uh, yeah, missed throws. I just put all like the ones that routes, the letters that don't belong to my route. I put in the 3M case. Um, like an example on my route too. There's uh there's a vacant house, uh, or there's a couple vacant houses, but the lady there passed away. So all her mail, I there's a there's a there's a slot on our there's a case where it says deceased mail. You just put it in there. If it's standard marketing mail, I just UBBM it. I don't even bother with it. If it's first class, then yeah, I make sure I put it in the deceased mail slot. Um, if the house is vacant, we have a slot that says vacant. If I know it's vacant and I like I said with the letters, I flip it back, and then when I'm done with that relay, I put it in the empty DPS tray, and then I clean all this stuff up at the end of the day. So vacant houses, if it's a forward, bring it back to the office. Um, let's see, uh, vacant houses. Okay, another scenario. There's on my last relay on the route that I'm holding down right now. Uh, the they like to chain their dog out front right by the mailbox, and I don't risk it, and you shouldn't either, especially if you're in your 90 days. You don't want to get bit by a dog. I love dogs, don't get me wrong, but dogs are very territorial. They don't know who you are. You're on their property, so if they're chained up right by the mailbox, don't even bother delivering it. So they had their mail chained up. They had their dog chained up by the mailbox today, so I just rubber band all their mail. They had a package. I scan it, animal interference, and then bring it back to the office. Do not if the icy stairs, don't risk it. If there's a dog, like don't risk it. If there's a potential hazard, don't risk it. Uh, your safety is important. If you can't work, you're not making money. Like don't even risk it. Um, but yeah, case cleanup. Um, and yeah, if I'll just case it in at the end of the day, like the address with the dog. If they have the dog chained up, I'll just case it back in, and then hopefully the dog's not there tomorrow because I hate bringing back mail. I hate it. I'm so stubborn. Even if someone parks in front of the mailbox, I'm unmounted, I'll still get out and deliver it because I'm very stubborn, and I think that's why they like me. My supervisor said I'm his favorite CCA. but but yeah, and while I'm making a video, today was rainy out. Make sure you bring an extra pair of socks with you. Maybe put it in your bag or somewhere where you could access it. Cause my feet my shoes aren't waterproof. They're the comfy ones, but they're not waterproof. So I my socks got all wet. So definitely bring an extra pair of socks if you know it's gonna rain. Check the weather every day. Uh, Better to have more clothes than not. Cause here in Chicago, here in Illinois, it's the weather will start off like 20 degrees in the morning and then like 80 degrees in the afternoon. So you got to be prepared for that. But delivering in the rain is not fun because a lot of the mail gets wet and it's kind of hard uh, to block it from the rain. Um, we had ad papers today. If you have a third bundles are third bundles are pretty hard. So with ad papers, if they're addressed, you put them in your bag, and if you can't fit all your packages in there, you just have to deliver them afterwards. I usually do them every 2 or 3 relays or so, so I'm not like uh, getting in my truck, delivering, and then going back to my parking spot. I'll knock out 2 or 3 relays and then go back and deliver them all at once. So I feel like that's more efficient that way. Um, but try to fit as much packages as you can in your bag with your ad papers or third bundle, whatever it is. Uh, if you have a fourth bundle, yeah, that stinks. Third bundles aren't that bad if it's apartment building or mounted, but if you're walking, it's not ideal. Um, let's see. A little more about case cleanup. I'm trying to think of other because I didn't. Let's see. Um, But yeah, that's all I could think of right now. I'm hungry. I want to eat my Chinese food. If I think of anything more, I'll comment under this video. If you have anything you want to see, comment below. Shout out to Dan for the question, and I'll see you in the next video.